Okay, let's talk to Brett and Not and who. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna read these unless you guys really want me to, because I know I'm just gonna butcher a lot of names. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Press accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay, let's do it. Another green adventurer, I presume. And we accepted our first quest. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Yeah, I just kind of used my map. So as you can see on your mini-map, the green check marks are pretty much where you have to go to complete your quest. Basically turn it in. And you'll see different quests having different symbols, like, oh, come on. For example, this quest here, it's just kind of a plain shape. There's no marked edges or anything on that symbol above her head. The check mark. That means it's pretty much like a side quest for later on reference. I'll try to keep these on as long as I can, as long as I think it's okay to read it all. Warriors of Light, eh? So they want us to help people around the city. And we have to sign our name into the book. They want a real name. Okay. No, no alias. That's my real name. Well, they're not happy with me, are they? I didn't bring any mistrust upon myself. Screw you. Well, this will be our new home. So we'll be taught everything an adventurer needs to know, and we complete the quest, and we get a little bit of experience. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Moon. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Wow, thank you very much. See, that symbol there will mean main quests. And I have 103 gil. Now I can open my... what? Hold on a second. This is not how I wanted this set up. Okay, let's start our first quest here. Okay, we gotta do 3 tasks. Why, thank you. I am going to try and keep some side quests as much as I can for other classes to level up, because once you do the main story and you want to try another class, you don't have the main story to level up with. And you can use, later on you'll get other types of quests that you can do. Why, there's even more. Yeah, you have Sanctuary that you get rested bonuses for, you get more experience, and you can level up quicker that way. But I don't want to have to go and rest all the time. This is just telling you how to look for your quest objectives and how to find them on the map, basically. And everything in blue on the right will tell you what you want, what you're needed for the main quest here. Now, as you see, a lot of these people have green above their heads. Anybody that has green above their heads is an NPC. Anybody that has blue, like this one over here, this isn't actually another player. that seems to be away at the moment. But the one thing that really got me about this game that I think is just incredible is any player that you come across here, they could be playing on any platform. They could be playing on the PS4, they could be playing on the PS3, and they could even be on the PC. And so it's the first MMO really to come to consoles, but it's also the first MMO to go multi-platform as well at the same time. So here's some other players as well. But here's our home stone here. Shard, if you will. And every time you come across a shard, you're going to want to attune yourself to it just by hitting X. And this will be on your fast travel that you can go to. Well, thank you for being there for me. Return learned. Now you're able to use them to use a return spell. It's just basically telling you how to use it, and I'll show you that. Now the first thing I want to do is I want to set this. It's already set to my home point. So when you set something to your home point and you use the... let's see, the return here, it will not cost you anything to your home point. We're going to set that over there. And there'll be another one where you can... it's not unlocked. I don't have it unlocked yet, but there's another one where you can fast travel to the major shards. Like, this is a major shard. I'm not exactly sure the name of it. Etherite, whatever. The big shards like this are the ones that you can fast travel to from point to point to other worlds. But like in here, we're in this town, you can go to the smaller fast travel with the smaller shards. And I want to edit this. Hold on. We're gonna go like that. No, I don't want to go that way. Sorry. I'm trying to find one of the smaller shards right now, and I think there's one over here by the Archer's Guild that we'll run to and get real quickly. So you can see what I'm talking about, for those who don't know. The hell is Easter eggs? Literally, Easter eggs are in the water. Now these are the smaller why are there Easter eggs everywhere? This... oh, it's East Day. It's like Easter weekend next week, so they put Easter eggs in the game. Literally Easter eggs. Okay. So we're gonna tune ourselves to the smaller shard here. Okay, so this one will bring me in front of this one, which is the Archer's Guild. Yeah, these smaller ones are only for inner city travel, basically. So when you go here, I've only found this one, and this is the main plaza one that we just attuned ourselves, which is the big shard that we can go back to, which we might as well do. And that, to travel in the city locations, is free, but when you want to go to a different world or different continent or whatever you want to call it, different city-state, then that will cost you some money unless you have one of those one-time password things. And you either get one of those by getting the collector's edition, or you can go to Square Enix site and buy one, literally. So we're gonna go into our old Gridania. section of the map. This is still considered in the city here. But there's different levels to every city. There's 3 major cities in this game. And I want to attune myself. This is the Weavers Guild. I want to attune myself to this shard here, which will bring me right back in front of the marketplace over there. And the weavers. Leather workers, sorry. Leather workers. There is a weaver guild, and I keep getting them mixed up. A lot of people just standing around. Well, here's one of our guys for our main quest, so we might as well talk to him. And we get to hand over this to this guy. Handing over is very simple. You just hit X, X, and X. It should automatically select what you need for the quest. Well, he wants another piece of pie to go any further, so... Yeah, this is very basic handover stuff. So, all these are merchants that you can buy stuff from. Each merchant has their own wares that they sell. And you'll get acquainted, if you've never played the game, you'll get acquainted very quickly as to who sells what. Battlecraft, obviously Battlecraft would be weapon gear. There's a dragoon. Armor just looks awesome. We're not high enough to be able to get a retainer yet. Tradecraft, supplies, independent arms mender, which will repair your gear. Your gear does wear out, and you do have to repair it. Duct tape. And the market boards, this is where other players are selling things. So if you can't find something that one of these merchants are selling, you can always go to the market board and see if a player has something for sale. Which I tend to be making a lot of my own stuff because gil in this game can be rather hard to come by. So I'm going to be very cautious with what I buy. And here's our Lancers Guild. Gonna attune to the small shard over here so I can fast travel to it within the city. And should be a guy from our main quest to talk to. I must be inside. A receptionist. And this is how you'll join other guilds as well. You're gonna have to talk to the receptionist of every guild, whether it's another fighting class or it's a Disciple of the Hand, which is crafting stuff, and then Disciples of the Land, which would be gathering stuff. And there's only 2 Disciples of the Land, miners and botanists. Visit the Lancers Guild. And we have to talk to her again in order to join it. And we want to join it because this is our starting class. Yes, I've made up my mind to join the guild. Yay. And here is our guild master for the Lancer class. Yes, I do. Then we have our first guild quest. And you're going to want to keep your guild quests leveling along with the main quest leveling. And the game will start out pretty slowly because they're trying to teach you pretty much the ways of the game and combat. So it will be rather slow at first. So our first thing, let's see. I gotta report back to the canopy. So we'll fast travel back to our main plaza. And as you can see, since we have these two unlocked now, we can come back here at any time for free. Oh, there's a new person too. You can always tell who's new by the costume. Outfit. Nice, and we got some more gil. Now when you see a red symbol like that, it means you're not a high enough level to continue that quest. So you have to level up before that. And if you need to level up in order to continue the main quest like this, you can always do side quests, which are the other symbols. Or like we have this quest for our guild where we have to slay some squirrels, ladybugs, and fungors. Fungors? In which case, if you don't know where to go for your quests... Well, somebody's hitting me. whatever that was about. You can always go to this. You can do it this way by highlighting it and to bring up your journal, or you can bring up your journal directly like I have mine to my hotbar. Bring it up like this, and there's always the map button. You go to your map, and if there's multiple things to do, you can pick one, and then you have your map up here to where it'll show you like it's in the central shroud, and then you can click on that to bring in the map further. And as you can see, we haven't been to this area at all yet. Everything's unexplored, but it'll show you where you need to go. So we're in New Gridania, which means we need to go out to Central... what was it? Central Shroud. I can't remember a lot of these names. So we're going to head off to our Central Shroud and try and slay some squirrels, ladybugs, and fungors.